Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. The trip from Shek Kip Mei back to Heoi is quiet as you process the information revealed by the plastic-faced man. Prosperity is a name. Two names, actually. One is a secret project Raymond was working on before he left for Seattle, and the other is the corporate headquarters of Sang Mechanical Services. And Prosperity Tower is where Raymond Black is being held, alive. It's also where his memory is in the process of being reprogrammed by his mother, and time is ticking. The plastic-faced man proved surprisingly cooperative and quite useful. Perhaps that's why you let him go. Your next stop is Kindly Chang. She'll want to hear this, although you may leave out the part about letting him go. Yeah, I don't know if letting him go was the best call, but I don't know. I just had a feeling that we should let him go. But we'll soon find out, right? And I heard the sound of karma being awarded. As we work our way up the MTR stairs. There we go. We got karma. We have 14 karma, as a matter of fact. Let's go ahead and spend that now. Well, we could go ahead and get our quickness and dodge pumped up. Even with everything else that we've done. That would be 12. Well, we may go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and just do that. 6 karma for a dodge ranking. Well, we had 14. We could pump up our willpower and get something new here, or our strength in close combat. Yeah, let's go ahead and do our quickness. We'll confirm. There we go. The die is cast. You step out of the MTR station and into the balmy night air. An impenetrable wall of clouds, heavy with imminent rain, has blown in from the south. It covers the stars, causing them to wink out one by one. You can smell something in the air, something electric. The wind whips up around you, and the clouds begin moving in a thick grayscale swirl. The spiral builds and grows, shimmering with faint amber light. As you watch the clouds roll into the sky, the sounds of the city retreat. A bubble of soft white noise replaces them, wrapping around your head and reflecting your own heartbeat back on you. You look down from the clouds to see the lights of the docks dancing in a warm, saturated bloom. Ooh. Take a trit shot with your PDA. You raise your wrist to capture the view with your PDA's built-in camera. The image swims into focus on the machine's tiny screen as the camera's lens adjusts to the light. And that's when the first twinge tickles your chest, lets you know that something's coming. A moment later, you feel an incredible tightness in your chest. It feels like your heart is being crushed under the foot of a giant. Your vision goes gray, and your sense of balance disappears. Gradually, blood rushes in to refill the organ, inflating it like a balloon. Okay, willpower 6. Force your body to calm itself. You calm yourself. Breathe. Gradually, your heart rate normalizes and the world swims back into focus. Something is still very definitely wrong, but you're able to face it with a clear head and a steady heartbeat. You place one foot in front of the other, determined to face whatever this is and overcome it. A tingling sensation washes over you, suffocating you to the core. You stumble forward, and every cell in your body seems to vibrate. The energy thrums inside of you, pulsating, building to an unbearable crescendo. And then you're on the other side of it. You find yourself standing in a familiar courtyard. The walled city. You're back in the walled city, just like in your dreams. You can taste the stench of the place, the mildew and plaster and wet dog stink of the slum. What the? The crumbling facades of tenement buildings lean into one another above you, closing in on either side and creating a narrow walkway. Just like in your dreams, there's nowhere else to go. Nowhere but forward, down the path ahead. Well, I guess we can start walking. You let your legs carry you forward. You feel a creeping sense of certainty in the back of your mind, and it tells you that you've taken this same walk hundreds of times before. The sense of claustrophobia mounts and builds with every step you take. It feels like you're worming your way forward down a long, dark tunnel. The humidity of the place sticks to your skin. As you proceed deeper into the walled city, a low rumble fills the air. the noise of enormous gears in motion. You feel hollow, empty, and with every step you take, you can feel that emptiness growing, an unbearable yearning unlike any hunger you've ever known. Let's stop in the tracks. This normally ends very, very badly. You stop walking, plant your feet. The world stops moving around you. You close your eyes and breathe a sigh of relief. When your eyes open again, you find yourself moving forward. You don't remember telling your legs to walk, but that's what they're doing, carrying you forward, deeper into the walled city, just like you did in your dreams, just as you always have. Off in the distance, an alien silhouette beckons to you. It's her, the tall, slender thing from your dreams, the elusive figure that you've always been moving toward but can never quite reach. A crowd of locals line the path ahead, kneeling in supplication. They look emaciated, all skin and bones, clothed head to toe in dirty rags. Can we examine the kneeling figures? You stare at the nearest of the kneeling figures, a wiry man in his late 20s. He locks eyes with you, and slowly his mouth yawns open. The man has no teeth. They've been pulled, and recently from the looks of it. His gums are a bloody, pitted mess. As you stare into the black void of his mouth, his tongue comes lolling out. It looks like he was caught in an industrial accident. A swollen, twisted slab of meat. The corners of the young man's mouth twitch upward into a ghastly smile. None of this is real. I'm hallucinating. The man with the ruined tongue doesn't respond. He kneels in silence, staring as your feet carry you past him. Seconds later, he fades from view. Your legs carry you deeper and deeper into the beating heart of the tenement. If you haven't reached the center yet, you must be close. It's incredibly hot and humid in here, and sweat rolls down your body in sheets. Your thoughts go hazy with the heat, and a dim sense of unease takes root in the pit of your stomach. We need to find out what this is. I'm going to focus on the uneasy feeling. You try to concentrate on the unease that you're feeling, but you find it impossible to focus. The omnipresent sound of grinding gears isn't helping. Looking up, you see where the noise is coming from. A hatch. The same door that you saw in your nightmare back when this began. The markings on the door are legible now. A single word in faded yellow paint. Prosperity. Suddenly, impossibly, the alien figure that you've been moving toward is standing right in front of you. At the same time, your vision finally clears, and ice water runs through your veins. The walled city isn't a slum at all. It's an enormous, gaping maw, and the buildings are a forest of crooked teeth. The thing reaches for you. With inhuman speed and grace, it plunges fingers of polished ivory into your mouth. Slowly, terribly, it begins to wrench your jaw open. You can feel your teeth splinter and break, and... Whoa, hi. Rough fingers on your shoulders snap you back to reality. The hand clenches into a vice-like grip and yanks you backward off of your feet. You come crashing down onto the floor of the Heoi MTR station, and you can feel a rush of wind just in front of you, a passing train. What is wrong with you, Shan? Strangler Bao eyes you coolly. Auntie Cheng's lost too many runners already. Besides, there are cleaner ways to end your life than jumping in front of a train. Oh. Thank you. I owe you my life. He grunts. You're right. Now get up and get back to that floating wreck that you sleep in. You don't get to die in here unless Mrs. Cheng says you do. Okay, well, Strangler Bao just saved us from a very, very ghastly fate. Appreciate that, sir. Oh, we got new people to talk to. Tons of new people, actually. Holy crap, new refugees. Let's start... How much karma do we have now? We have 5 karma. I don't think there's anything that we can pump up with that. So let's just go along the line here. A pair of dead-eyed transients leaned against the abandoned car, their shoulders slumped. A pile of overstuffed bags lie in a heap on the sidewalk, spilling into the rain-choked gutter. The smaller of the pair looks down, notices that his bags are getting soaked, and does nothing. Seems like he's too exhausted to care. The short of the transient slowly shifts his attention to you. His voice comes out hollow and empty. You're one of Chang's. It isn't a question. Let's remain silent. Fine. Stay quiet. We're getting the hell out of here while we still can. If you're smart, you'll follow us. Everyone with half a brain is getting out of this place. Not me. Whatever's happening here, I'm going to figure out what it is and I'm going to fix it. You're either a fool or you're crazy. Nothing can fix what's coming for the walled city, and Heoi is way too close to that place for comfort. Too close to what? You don't know? He grunts. Suppose that you wouldn't. You're an outsider here. Didn't grow up in the walled city like we did. To answer your question, they are coming. The Yama Kings, just like the ones in the old stories. Been having dreams about them, just like I did as a kid, but they weren't just dreams this time, they were signs, warnings. What can you tell me about the Yama Kings? Just what my grandfather told me. Respect ghosts and gods, but keep away from them. He stoops to begin pulling his bags off the sidewalk and out of the gutter. Come on, Shan. It's time to go. Well, that doesn't bode well. How about 10-armed Ambrose? Does he have anything new to contribute? Nothing from him. Well, let's look at the cyberware real quick. I need to see if there is anything new shockhand, because that's what I have. Cross cyber spur, hand razors. Nope. Okay, let's look at medical supplies. And we need... Let's sell some stuff. Let's sell the wild one. The kunai ninja suit. The street monk outfit. We need to sell some of this stuff that we're not going to use. And we are not selling that mummy spirit talisman. I am saving that for a rainy day. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and sell all this. And that gives us over 5,000 new yen. That's enough to... Wait, hold on. What do I have in my equipment right now? Got all my spells. I have a... Okay. I need to sell that. I've got the punching dagger. I've got my med kits, which are good. I'll sell that. I'll grab another gold trauma kit. And... Man, part of me really wants to buy the premium med kit. But, no. 500 should be good. We'll confirm. There we are. That's a good setting, I think. Alright. We'll go ahead and confirm that. We probably could go ahead and sell that cram, too. Let's do that while we're here. I've never really used drugs in the Shadowrun games. I think I did a few times, but nothing that wasn't completely needed. Let's sell the fire elemental fetish. The grenades? The grenades we're going to equip to our guys. We always need more grenades. Sell that. And I think we are good here. Was that all the... Yeah. It's all the med kits and all the things. Cheers, Ambrose. I really wish I could get to know you better, but I do not have the skills for such things. Now, let's talk to these people up here. We've got another refugee, and then we'll see what's going on in Club 88. Oh, we got more people here. Holy crap. A pair of men, refugees from the looks of them, stand near the city entrance. They're absorbed by their conversation, voices low. The elf sways nervously as he speaks, but the human is steadfast. His gravelly words are harder to make out than the elves, but you can hear the agitation in them. Neither man seems aware of your presence. Telling you, first chance we get, we gotta get out of here. Leave the country. Things are so backed up that even if the walled city were gutted and cleaned out tomorrow, we'd still be wading through the fallout. Prejudice wouldn't just disappear. The elf's head dips up and down in agreement. I know, you're right. You always are. I spoke to my sister, she's on board. Didn't take much convincing either. The few of us who know about the monsters don't want to be anywhere near the city. Things like that, they leave a mark on the place. It'll never be right again. Did you just say something about monsters? Monsters? No, you must have misheard me. No monsters here. Only corporate tyrants. What a silly thing to mishear. Monsters. That's right. Monsters. He keeps his voice low. Without breaking contact, he leans in towards you. The Yama Kings. He pats the back of his flustered friend.
It's all right, Lorne. Might as well start talking about it. Not everyone's going to believe us, but those who do can prepare themselves, like us.
Lorne sways uncomfortably, but dips his head up and down in agreement, and the man continues.
It started as a whisper, a rumor. The Yama Kings are coming to feast on us, the walled city. Well, we took it for what it was, superstitious dreck. That is, until things started happening. Now, the walled city's always been its own kind of hell, but these last few months, somehow things started getting worse. People got more aggressive, others started to spiral emotionally, and our dreams grew more intense, more frightening.
It's the Yama Kings. We're sure of it. They're going to destroy our souls and eat our bodies. We have to leave, but there are so many people who can't. I just wish we could take them all, Aaron. A small tremble shakes his willowy frame.
Impossible, Lorne. Most we can do is save ourselves. Let's just concentrate on getting out of this alive, all right?
Aaron returns his hard gaze to you.
So now you know. Monsters, Yama Kings, are descending upon us from their ethereal thrones, coming to rip our essences apart. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
I understand. There's something dark at work in the walled city, and you're wise for wanting to get out of here. But you better get out of here soon. Things are really starting to heat up. Lorne looks at Aaron, fear in his eyes. Yes, soon. My sister's ready whenever we are.
Aaron gives him a curt nod. All right, we'll make plans right away. Thanks, stranger.
Triad Enforcer. Everyone's trying to get out of here. One of Kindly's enforcers bars the path from the walled city into Heoi, blocking the walkway with his body. A woman in a ragged shawl stands in front of him, her hands clasped, begging to be let through. He doesn't move. Please, you have to let me through. My husband and children are already in Heoi. I need to meet them. I have to...
Nice try, but back off. You don't get in here. Nobody else does.
Come on, man. Let her through. One more person in Heoi won't hurt anything. It isn't my decision. Auntie Chang gave orders. Besides which, there are 100,000 other beggars behind her who would just love to get in here. They've been banging at the gates all day. You think I should let them all through? I don't care if you help them or not. Just please help me. Think of my family. I don't know your family, woman. You probably don't even have one. I, on the other hand, do have people in Heoi. If I disobey Auntie Chang, what happens to them won't be pretty. Why does Kindly care about refugees passing through Heoi? I can imagine, but we'll get his opinion. If they weren't content to pass through, she probably wouldn't. That isn't what these people do. They get out and they try to stay here. With everything that's going down, the last thing it Kindly wants to have to worry about is the population of Heoi suddenly tripling. So we aren't taking anybody. Period. The refugee's tear-streaked face twists into a snarl. Pig bastard. You won't let us through? I'll come back with so many others that you can't hope to stop us. We can't stay in the walled city. Not with what's coming. We won't. You be my guest, woman. Bring as many friends as you like. He pats a conspicuous bulge under his jacket. I'll make sure to have a bullet for each of you. Okay, well, things are coming to a head here. Let's go to the club. Hey, Frederick. Watches the street with us. Got a lot on his mind still. Okay. Well, let's see. Callum's still here. Still thinking about what we said. Alright, so nothing really has unlocked here with the Kafai family. Maybe we should have just convinced them to stay and not kind of let them make their own decisions, because now they're all kind of just derp. We'll see. And we'll go ahead and leave you be, Ermine. Well, hopefully you guys will get your business dealt with. I hope so, at least. Well, let's keep searching the rest of this place, because we may have some other people to talk to. What happened to, what was her name? Cherry, I think it was? Okay, Spider, do you have anything new to share? Nope. Okay, we already have that. We sold all that. Killing Hands and Stride. Unarmed damage increases by 3. The adept's movement is increased by 2. Unarmed damage increased by a further 4, and movement increased a further 2. Ah, boo! We should have took that. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. But we will go ahead and exit. Oh! No, I didn't want to sell. I want to go ahead and exit out of here. Let me look at my character here real quick. Because we had 14 at the go. Honestly, what I might do, to tell you guys the truth, killing hands in stride. Because that's the only thing really that we could have unlocked with any abilities, huh? I'll tell you what, guys. I will be right back. Okay, so I reloaded the game, and I actually spent the karma that we got on increasing my willpower and my key casting to 7. Because that seemed to be the only thing that we could really spend money on. That was the only thing that was coming up soon in terms of gathered abilities. So we're going to take the Bonded spell, which is Killing Hands and Stride. And got Lightning Strike. Alright, cool. We'll go ahead and confirm those. And now that we've got those connected, we'll put that right there. And that actually replaces Killing Stride, or Killing, at both Stride and Killing Hands, which is awesome. Now, what else was there? We got the Lightning Strike, which goes here. And I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and get everything organized. We've got our super abilities right here, and our buff abilities right here, and our attack abilities right here. Now, let's go ahead and confirm that, and let's sell some of these spells, because we're not going to use them anymore. Let's sell... We sell Quick Strike, since we don't need it anymore. Stride, Mana Fist. I don't know if I'm going to be using Nerve Strike. But we can sell Killing Hands. Nice. So we're keeping Counter Strike. That's something in case we need it. Nerve Strike. But selling the rest. So, I think we're in pretty good shape, all things considered. So that is all for now, Spider. Thank you very much. Now, the one vendor I do want to check is Crafty, because Crafty might have something new. I guess we've got to check Maximum Law too before we. Oh wow, we can't even get on board the bolt hole. Well, that's lovely. Anything going on here at the Go game? Or we still haven't reached a point where you guys have anything new to say? Ooh. You approach the small landing and something immediately feels off. The normal energy surrounding the podium is different, tense. The three men are gathered close together, hunched over the Go board, and murmuring in low voices. You realize that no one is playing. The pieces are set, and it looks like a game's in progress, but something else has the players' rapt attention. Suddenly, Lau seems distracted. He straightens up, and his hands reach around to press on the small of his back. He seems surprised by something, and his hands quickly fall to his sides. Lau looks away from his companions and sees you watching them. He signals for you to move closer. Oh, just what we need. Jin rubs his temples in an exaggerated display. Shiyu's eyes eagerly seek you out and land on your face with silent relief. He gives you a shy smile. Welcome back, Shan. I just wanted to check in, maybe talk more about the dreams. An eerie mood sweeps over the three men, their previous energy replaced with uncomfortable stillness. The men's moods appear to shift between fear and sadness. A silent minute passes before Lau speaks. I'm surprised that you haven't heard. These dreams have taken a local man's life. Ooh. What do you know? Very little, only that the man was raving about his dreams before he died. Lau's face remains a mask of placidity, but his dark eyes betray his distress. We'd all do well to remember that this world is filled with dangers. For many of us outside the walled city, it can be easy to forget threats beyond sickness and age. Jin and Shiyu nod grimly to themselves. Shiyu picks up the object. News of the walled city often falls on ears deaf to its blights. Very few people from outside the city care about what happens behind its walls, but as of late, it's become harder to ignore. People are starting to see the city. And it's a damn wretched sight. Hey! There's a darkness living at the heart of that place. It isn't content to remain where it is. It's reached its toxic hands over the city walls and it's now poisoning us outsiders, even killing us. The attack was subtle. It infected us through our dreams, and now... Lau raises his right hand, opens and closes it. He turns it over and stares at the vein snaked beneath the skin's surface. We are changing. I feel it as well, Master Lau. Different somehow. Jin smashes his fist onto the go board, disturbing the tiny stones. That slum should have been bulldozed years ago. Shiyu's voice is sad, but soothing. You know well as I that such a thing isn't possible. People live there. Tens of thousands of them. Where would they go? He sighs. I feel it too. The change. But what we're changing into, I don't know. It's just like in my dream. We're sitting on the threshold of something great. Great and terrible. Shan, if you can get to the bottom of this, there'll be more than just us Go players eager to thank you, but please, hurry. Well, I'll do everything I can. Hang in there. That's what I do. Reliable Matthew. Anything new? Nope. Which means probably Maximum Law doesn't have anything new, but let's check Crafty first. Maybe Algernon's in there, browsing through all the articles. Crap. Alright, no new information. Just everything in the city is going all pear-shaped. Except for its vendors. Alright, well, let's head and talk to Maximum Law. Whoops, went the wrong way. Where's his ship? There it is. Hustle, Shan. Hustle. There you go. Probably nothing more we can do with him either, but worth checking out. Nope. Long live the boom indeed. I'm actually trying to prevent boom. No boom today. Boom tomorrow. Always boom tomorrow. Well, should we go ahead and go into the Mahjong parlor? No, we've ran a pretty good time today, guys. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the episode here, and when we come back, we'll head into the Mahjong parlor and see what exactly is going down, and kind of let kindly know what we did with the plastic-faced man. Or not, depending on where the options take us. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, go ahead and click like down below, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help, and we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.